Welcome back. So before we proceed, I want you to let's scroll down and then I want you to see the rest of the site. Can you see? This it added these things for us by default. And we can even change how they appear. That's the beauty with Hastia. It added all these details for us, the theme section, uh, and then testimonial section, the blog section, and then the contact section. Can you see? The WP Forms contact form we added is actually this. But what the theme does is that it redesigns it for so that it looks this beautiful for us. But it's the same thing we use in the same plugin we use in the previous video. Can you see? It's so beautiful. And if you're wondering how I got here, I clicked the pencil icon to get here directly. So to avoid confusion, this is where you are look up here, customizing, front page sections and then the big title section. So let's go back to see how we got here. So this is the root page of the customizer. So to get there, just scroll down to the front page sections and then what? Big title section, which is this. Now the next is what? The features section, which is the next one. So let's begin to do that. So let's edit this. Let's say 3 reasons to work with us. Or let's say why work with us. Why work with us? So the next one is to change this lorem ipsum text. If let's say if experience and professionalism matters to you, no. Let's say if experience, quality, and professionalism matters to you, then we are just the right guys you need for your next web design project. Excellent. Once you're done, you click publish to save it, and then we're gonna need to edit this section. So the first feature is what? Let's say now this is where you're going to list all the things that makes the company special. Are we together? So let's say 15 years. Okay, let's say 15 years combined experience. And then here we're going to look for another icon by clicking here to replace this, just something to look a bit better. Okay, let's just add this code symbol and that should be it. All right, 15 years combined experience. Okay, and then okay, I think we're good with this quality. So what's the third thing we mentioned here? If experience, quality, and professionalism. Okay, so and don't forget you can change the color of these icons too. Let me select it one more time. Look at it. You can change the color. For example, you can make this look green. You can make it purple. You can change it to anything. So let me just clear it so it will go back to default. Okay, I think the default was red or something. Okay, let's leave it that way. So I think we'll maintain the second one. Let's just change something like let's say quality and excellence. Exactly. So I'll leave this lorem ipsum text to you, these ones. You're going to be the one to edit them, so that will be your assignment. Just submit it in the group and or DM me on WhatsApp. So let's change the last one. So the last one says what? support. So let's say professional and timely. Professionalism and dedication. Yeah, all those words. And dedication. All right, so I think we're good with that. And one more thing you need to notice is this link, this third option. This is where you want the user of your website to go if they click. So let's say, here in the homepage you just give them brief information, but they might be interested in knowing more about the company. So that is why if they click, you want them to go somewhere. So in this case, let's say if they click, we want them to go to about page. How do you do that? You say /about. So this, you don't need to put the full URL of the website. Once you say /about, it's going to add the URL of the website, then it will add about at the end of it. So let's copy this and paste it for the rest of this features sections. So we'll do the same for this one. We'll say /about. We'll do same for the second one, and then we'll say /about too. Can you see? Beautiful. So I'll say publish. And one thing I need you to notice is that you can add more features. You can add more features. And then you can delete an existing one. You can use this button to add a new one. Which means you can have as many as you want. It could be 9, it could be 12, it could be anything. Okay, so that's it. In the next video, we're going to work on the rest of the section, the theme, and then we're going to try to finish it in all one video. Welcome back. So before we proceed, there's one thing I want you to notice. If you look up here, all the sections have an option called disable. Right now we're in the features section. If you check this disable, it's going to disappear. Can you see? It's no longer there. So immediately after the banner, we just have the about section. Are we together? So that's how you disable it. It's not every website that needs all of these sections, so that's just why the creators of the theme thought it wise to add that. Now let's go back to the root menu by clicking this arrow. So you can see how these sections are created. So now the next thing we want to do is to go to the about section. Now I'm going to leave this about section for you so that you do it, and then I'll proceed to the next one. So clicking here is going to take you to where you edit the page, and then you're going to decide what appears here, and you can even change the background or whatever it is. So let's go back to the theme section now. The theme section already have images, so I wouldn't want to edit this once. Maybe let me just edit 1 or 2 so you'll see how you can change it. Now the first thing we want to do is meet our excellent team. Let's say meet our excellent team, and then here I'm going to say we have over 2 decades combined experience in the web design and event / photography industry altogether. Can you see? All right, so let's say this founder and CEO is, so this is where you click to update and change the image. We don't need to change it. I don't think we should change it for now, but you can put your own image right there or something just to make sure it's and it is where you change the name. So let me say the name is Faith Philemon. And then let's say Faith Philemon is the CEO, and here is just, so let's say design specialist, WordPress Ninja, and project strategist. You know, you can add as much content as you want. Let me copy and paste this again so that it will make it look much. All right, excellent. So here is where you add the link. Let's say you have a special page created to give the details about every single member of the team. So if you create a page, this is where you add, let's say the page is something like team/faith, you know, because you can create one page that is going to be a sub page under an existing page. So that's why you're seeing me doing something like team/faith, just as an example, So this is where you add the social media icons, facebook.com/ the username of the Facebook. And then if you like, let's say you don't like this Google Plus, for example, I'm not active on Google Plus, and then I want to change it, or I don't have a Google Plus account. What do? So let's come here and see how that is done. You click it. Let's say instead of Google Plus, we want to add Instagram. So the easiest way to find an icon you're looking for is to use this search box called type to filter. So type Insta. Do they have Instagram? Nope, they don't. Okay. So what else? Let's say it's Snapchat. Let's see if there's Snapchat. There's no Snapchat. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, this theme is not using font awesome, is it? If it was using font awesome, there should be that. So let's see if we can find something instead. Okay, let's use YouTube. Excellent. So we're good with YouTube, and then here is where we add the link to our YouTube channel or whatever we want to add. And you should know also that you can add one more icon also under each user, and that's about it for the team section. So that's how you get to edit all this section and then make them look completely different. So let's go to the testimonial section next. Now scroll up and then come back here to, and if you notice, you're going to see some sections here too. Ribbon. You can see by default this ribbon section is disabled. Let's try to enable it and see. You see it's saying subscribe to our newsletter. So this section comes after the theme section. So it was disabled, that's why it was looking faded like this once. You can use this for anything, but I think we're okay with this subscribe to newsletter. But let's say it's a call to action. Let's change it to maybe request a quote. Let's say they want to request a web design quote. So let's say request a quote. All right. And then, okay, no, let's change it to request a quote should actually be the title of the button. So let's cut it and paste it here. Now here we're going to say ready to work with us, request a quote. Beautiful. Publish, and then that's about it for the ribbon section. Now testimonial section, let's change this to maybe we can say you are in good company. Nope, let's change it to testimonials, just something straight, testimonials. testimonials, and then we've worked with a lot of clients